Hey there, Marquise fans. We're up in Wildcat Country at the University of New Hampshire for Black History Month. Today we had the opportunity to talk to Dr. Reginald Wilburn about his role as an educator on campus. Let's take a look.
I'm an assistant professor of English, and particularly my area is African American literature. I teach courses that pretty much take us all the way from Phyllis Wheatley to contemporary culture. It's an interesting opportunity to sort of study an area of African American culture across different literary borders, time periods, and tradition. Most important to me is teaching the skill sets of critical thinking, reading, and writing. So whatever course that I teach, those are the foundations. My teaching, I'm really thinking about how can I make what happens in my classroom something that can translate into a skill set beyond the walls and the borders of the academy. And so for that reason, I think the intellectual, the philosophical component is very key. But I think one of the things that literature teaches in particular, it teaches us to dare to imagine, to be innovative, to see a way out of no way. And I think the continual practice of having to exercise those skill sets makes one cutting edge. When I think about what the impact, the multi-generational impact that a good teacher can have on a student, it's humbling, and it's something that I don't take for granted. At the end of the day, I teach because I believe teaching matters, and it can impact a generation, it can impact a nation, it can impact the universe. And so to be a good one really is to transform the world. In all of the various African Americans who have helped shape Western culture, I think we find evidences and traces of that spirit, and so that is worthy of celebrating. Having something like a Black History Month, formally or informally, right? It takes someone to step outside the box to recognize that this is an event worth having. And then for it to become a national and international movement, I think that speaks to the ingenuity, the creativity, the imaginative vision, the political urgency of what it means to think, read, and write critically.